We'll find the link.
Hi.
Uh-oh, I think my baby's making noise. Um, okay. The very first video I did, my baby woke up, and I was like rocking my baby like this. It was so embarrassing. And like it videotapes, like you can watch this live after.
Oh, okay.
Um, you saw the one I did with Crystal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's something you can view afterwards too. So I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
how embarrassing is that? Like there I am like rocking my baby like an idiot. I'm gonna have to go get him though. So
Okay.
I just posted it. I'll give people a few moments, and then is that your phone?
Yeah, can you hear it every time it's gonna go off again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Can you still see me?
Mhm.
Okay.
My phone on mute too, so I guess that should help the
Okay.
Nice.
Let's just take some people here.
Does it tell you when people like jump on to view it?
No, it doesn't. So we'll just like give them a few more minutes and we'll start.
What's the one that Kira uses?
It's more like a conferencing, like it's a call-in one. Have you done it before?
Yeah,
Called
that's
in.
gonna be
Um, but I'm pretty sure it's like really expensive. Like it's something she pays extra for.
wow.
She said like people are more than happy, like she's more than happy to let people use it. But she just wants, if it is, she wants it to be open to the whole team,
Right.
her team, which makes sense.
Oh, it says on my phone 4 viewers.
Oh,
That's
really?
yeah.
How do you see that?
It's right under, so above your
Oh,
picture.
I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so funny. I never noticed that before. Um, okay, we'll give them like one more minute.
Okay.
We'll find the link. Uh-oh, I think my baby's making. Oh my god. Okay, are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. So welcome everyone. Here we are, um, interviewing Lindsay. So if you just want to start out by introducing yourself, so your name, your age, a bit about your family, that kind of stuff.
My name is Lindsay. I am 28. I'm in Massachusetts, and I have a younger sister. Um, and I have a son who's 3.5. Um, I'm a single mom, and I do work full time plus do this, so um, definitely can be done.
Okay. And so, when did you join It Works then?
It was November 24th.
And how did
Uh,
you and how did you come across it?
I saw your Instagram, and I honestly can't remember how long I followed you for. But I had started with a different direct sales company in July of last year, and I paid a lot of money to start. It was almost $700 to get your kit to start. And I had no job at the time, and I was totally convinced by someone that I knew to sign up and do it. And I think up until November, I had made $50 back from it, and you had to pay $100 every month to be qualified. Didn't matter how many sales you had, you still had to run your auto ship. So I was severely in the hole, even worse than I was in the beginning. So I think that was like one of the first things that I said to you. I was nervous about joining another at-home company and failing at it miserably. Um, but I don't even think I talked to you for like 20 minutes, and I was just like, let's do it. So, um, and it's just gone completely different than any other direct sales I've ever done.
Yeah, I know for me, I remember you literally like direct messaged me and I was like, "Hey, let's text." And literally like by that night you had signed up.
Yep.
But I remember at one point you did say to me, "Well, I'm going to take some time to think about it. I'll get back to you." And then I just kept talking to you. And then you're finally like, "Okay, let's just do it."
Yeah, and at that time, I literally charged the last $100 I had on my credit card and no other money. And I just literally took a leap of faith and was just like, all right, here we go.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's so amazing. And so what rank are you now then?
Executive.
You're executive. Okay. So you mentioned that you had a son. So what does your day look like being, a single mom and working the business and working full time?
So right when I wake up, I check my phone, any messages or check Instagram, likes on photos or new follow requests or something like that. Um, and this is all usually before he wakes up. And I'll do a post, personal post usually first, and then I'll do a networked post, and then I get ready. Usually my phone's in my hand all day long, even when I'm at work, which probably gonna get fired eventually, but
You won't need
it's
it for long.
worth it. So, um, and then I mean, some days if I'm busier at work, you'll notice I don't have a lot of posts, but I try to. I get 2 breaks a day plus my lunch, so definitely every break I jump on my phone and post. Try to talk to people in between that message, or just follow up. I follow up every day with somebody.
Right.
Uh, and then when I get home, same thing. While I'm making dinner, I'll be posting, and just like literally taking pictures of random stuff, the food I'm gonna eat, or last night I posted a picture of me eating a package of Oreos and milk and just said, I can still work my business, stuffing my face basically. And I got like almost 80 likes on the picture. It was like no one really said anything, but I mean it was an active, people were liking it. So random stuff like that throughout the day.
Um, so we all know that you've been signing a lot of new teammates recently. So how do you sign distributors? What do you?
Well, I don't know. So in the beginning, that's what I was most frustrated with because I was doing really well with customers, and I kept asking you, how do you do it? How do you do it? And it was one of those things where you said once you sign one, it's just going to snowball, and that's exactly what it did. Um, and so in December, I had 2 distributors, and then it wasn't until January where it really exploded. Um, And I don't really know what was different, but most people were people that I knew that finally started to see what it was doing for me. So I always make sure to post like when I get a bonus or the payday, even though like my first payday was $20, so I didn't even technically get paid because it was so small. But just like upplaying what it was at the time. Or just, if I went out to eat, I would say like it works, pay the bill or something.
Mm-hmm.
So people just see like how it's working for you. And I think a lot of people that knew me that signed up knew that I was financially like in a hole. So to know that it was working for me and it could work for them, I think they finally just saw like trusted me because they knew me. Obviously, it's a little harder when people don't know you because they probably just think you're just trying to get people to sign up and that's whatever. But the number one thing I tell people is that it's not like every other direct sale company, because I don't know of any others that you can actually like help people with their customers or people on their team.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them, like the other one that I did, they did conference calls and stuff, but it just wasn't the same as this. Like they didn't really help you. They were just like, "Oh, did you get any sales yet?" And it's like, "No." And then it was kind of like, "That's it." But so the support with this is definitely a lot different. I feel like people reach out to each other more. So I just always make sure to tell them like, once you sign up, you're not going to be on your own. Like I'm here with you every day. So I just make sure to let them know that.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I've been hearing a lot. We're definitely like different companies. A lot of companies don't really, show as much support and love, and we really lean on each other to be successful in the business. Um, so yeah, I like how you said that, showing that and posting about it. I always say that too, posting about how our lives are changing and how our team is doing and all that stuff is really what draws people in. It's not that $99 for my team.
Mm-hmm.
But before I ask about loyal customers, you mentioned that you had people, you knew joining you, and some people have asked that question. How did you approach them? Did they come to you for those people that you knew?
Everybody that I knew kind of approached me because in the very, very beginning, I the reaction for most people that I knew was really negative, and I almost like let it get to me right in the beginning, and I just thought, you know what? No, I'm not gonna let anyone make fun of me, and of course it bothered me, but I just said, whatever, this is what I'm doing, like, and there's that picture that's going around like a month ago, like, your opinions don't pay my bills or something, I forget what it said, but so I kind of just blocked everything out and I really just focused on Instagram. And then eventually people that I knew kind of approached me.
So would you say most of your business is coming from your warm market or your cold market?
The what?
Like, so is most of your business coming from like your warm market of people you know or your cold market of people you don't know?
In the beginning, it was a lot of people I did not know. Definitely for the month of January, it's been more people that I know.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then, so loyal customers, how do you work around signing those and closing the deal?
Um, so I'm huge on following up. So um, even if I enrolled you, I'm sorry, I was so annoying. I literally don't stop talking to people until they message me back. So, I mean, there's still people that I've messaged for the past 2 months that still haven't gotten back to me, but I just keep sending them a message because you never know. I know one person, she finally signed a couple weeks ago, and I had been talking to her since like the beginning of December, and she finally ordered, and she kind of gave me the runaround for a while. She would say, "Okay, I'm ready to order now," and I'd be like, "All right," and I'd wait and never hear from her. So some people really make you work for it, but eventually they're gonna sign up. So she finally ordered, and then she actually messaged me and said that she couldn't believe how good the wraps were, and she wants to sell them. Of course, chasing her again, but eventually I think she's gonna do it because I still keep messaging her about it. But usually when someone would post on Instagram or something, I would direct message them that picture that they liked, and then I literally just lived off the copy and paste from the file in the Dream Achievers page, just on how to talk to people, and I would make it like short because in the very very beginning, you word vomit on people and totally drives them away. So I just started copying and pasting stuff from that file, and it just worked.
And I know how you said, following up, and you're always following up. And I notice that's always something, every time we talk, it's what you're saying to me. I'll say, what's your game plan for today? Or, who are you signing today? And you'll have like a whole list. Well, I'm talking to this person. I have to follow up with this person. I just followed up with this person. And I'm going to follow up with this person this afternoon. So I think that's a huge thing. I mean, following up is huge, and you are always doing it. And I think that's really paying off in your business for sure.
Right, and it's definitely annoying. Like, nobody wants to keep bothering someone who doesn't answer you, but like I said, eventually they're gonna do something.
That's how I signed up. I was annoyed and like, why is this girl messaging me? And like, it would be like 3 heys, like, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? And I'd be like, oh my God, I didn't even reply to this girl. Why is she messaging me again? But here I am, a year later on the 23rd of this month. And I mean, I thank her for annoying me, because if she didn't annoy me, my life would not be what it is today.
Right. If you bother someone that bad, they're gonna tell you no. So if they don't tell you no, it's still there that they're interested in it.
That's very true. Unless they just or block you on Instagram or whatever, that they're still interested. Okay, so for your business, do you find that Instagram works best for you, or Facebook, or what kind of?
I'm big with Instagram. So in the beginning, I was posting everything to Instagram, and then I would put it on my Facebook. And of course, I got the messages from people, hey, why don't you make your own Facebook page for that crap so I don't have to see it? And like, it bothered me so bad, because my biggest reply to people who would say things like that is, so you're telling me that everything in your newsfeed is better than someone that's changing their life and like doing better for themselves. And I'd bring up like I follow a few news stations, and it's always children dying or people killing people, and I'm like, so that's better to look at than my before and after picture. It was like, you just scroll right by it. It's not even that big a deal. So like, sometime in the beginning I would like entertain the argument with people, but it's not even worth it. But so now I usually just post to Instagram, and sometimes I'll add it to Facebook. But lately a lot of people have been reaching out to me on Facebook, so it just kind of changes. But I do keep some stuff on Facebook.
Okay. So I mean, you've only been in a few months. Did you ever have any days, even just now, that you've doubted the business and thought like, how am I going to do this? And like, what kind of kept you motivated, if you have?
I didn't let myself feel that way ever, because I knew from the last company, because that's all I would say every day is, this isn't working, and it wasn't working because my heart wasn't in it. So I hit the ground running with this and just like said to myself, you're not going to give up. Like, I was in, last year was a really rough year for me overall, and I knew that if I wanted to change that, then I had to have a different view on everything. And I was always very negative, and nothing was going any better. So I just said to myself, like, think positive and run with it, and it's been working. So I know this company works, and you see it because we talk to you, like, you're actually there to prove that it works, and it's not just like pictures of people that you don't even know. So I took your advice, and I claimed my goals. I wrote diamond on my mirror, and the thing that helps me is all the contests on the team page. I love winning, so just things like that like keep you motivated. So that's like the biggest thing, is to participate in everything, and even just something little as saying welcome to someone, like that's huge for someone new to see a bunch of people saying welcome to the team, like feeling excited for that person. So I mean, it's even better than just liking the post. Like actually say something to that person so they know like they made the right choice. So like all that positivity kept me going too. And now in the beginning of January when I decided that I wanted to go diamond and get this bonus, and originally it was only till the end of January, and I don't know, it's just like a drive to win something like that. That's a lot of money. So I just keep that in my head every day.
And I just thought of something. So I know, like, you and Annalise have now connected and stuff, and you guys have a team meeting, which is so exciting, and I'm so proud of you guys for. But, so I always say that to people, like, connect with somebody else on the team. Reach out to somebody else in the team. Like, I've had Ashley Morris with me from, the very beginning. We've always chatted and talked and helped each other in our business. But how did you guys connect? How did you, like, reach out to each other?
Oh, okay, Mason, go. I don't know. I can't even remember, to be quite honest. It's just, I don't know, like you can find people that just started, like when someone just starts, like just friend them on Facebook and just like find reasons to connect. So like obviously some people have kids and they're single moms, so I connect right away with them because I don't know, it's just like a background thing to know like someone's in the same position as you. But it's definitely helpful to talk to someone else, like, and just see like what they're doing, and if you have to vent, because chances are they're going through the same thing or have the same frustrations. But that's definitely good to like have a friend, I guess, outside of like the person who enrolled you.
I mean, because I'm always saying it, like, find someone as a sideline sister to talk to vent to, what are you doing with your team? What's going on? How can I do this? Or, that kind of stuff. But I find people are always hesitant in how to reach out to somebody else. They're always like, well, how do I just message someone? Or how do I choose who to talk to? And, like, I think, like you said, you just have to just do it.
Yeah, just, like, I don't know, like, not even, like, hey, can you be my friend? But, like, just, like, them every day. Just be like, hey, do you have any advice on this? Or, like, I don't know. And you'll end up clicking with someone just like you would if you were, just out and you make a friend. Like,
Okay, so I think that, the last few ones is, what's the biggest tip that you would have on, to a newbie or someone, who's just starting?
I would say definitely read all the posts and just be involved in the page, because like the page is made to help you and it's there for that reason. So if you ignore it, then you're kind of ignoring a chance to grow your business. So it's not made just for fun. Like, it's obviously made to help you. And ever since I started becoming like really involved on the page, I've noticed a huge difference, just like in the confidence level. Yeah, Mama. Yeah, you're all done. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. There was someone who posted a video. I think it was probably at the beginning of January or end of December. And then like it started this ripple effect of everyone posting a video introducing themselves and like explaining what their why was and stuff like that. And as much as I didn't want to, I did it. And then like you're totally out of your comfort zone once you post a video. It's like the strangest thing. But just stay involved. Like any contest, do it, because it's pushing you. The whole background of a contest is to help you better your business, because every contest involves something to grow your business. So, I mean, take part in that, and take part in all the posts. Like if someone asks a question, chances are you probably have that same question or you've had it before. So share your knowledge. So definitely stay involved on the team page. And then also too, I would say getting into a routine and holding yourself accountable to do that. So like yesterday I had a really bad day, and I usually don't let my bad days affect anything anymore, but yesterday was pretty rough, and I didn't post, and I had no activity on my business, so it definitely like hurt, which I'm kind of mad at myself for letting it happen, but so get in a routine and make sure to stick to it, because your business isn't going to grow if you're only posting like 1 or 2 times a day, which it's not. So all the that are on the page about posting and the
Um,
work, and that's why other people are successful.
and I mean, that's something I definitely notice about you. It's always, anytime I make a post, you're the first to like it. Anytime, a contest is done, like you're the first to, acknowledge it or get to it. And people keep saying, what's your secret? What's your secret? And I think that is a huge secret. If you want to be successful, get to that team page, get liking everything, get involved in everything. Because, I mean, I even see people tagging you, like, Lindsay, what does this mean? Like, because you're standing out and you just started it not too long ago, but people are acknowledging that you are answering questions, that you are being that leader, and people want to, help have you lead them and wondering what you're doing and all that stuff. But I think that's huge to get out there and start explaining things. And I find even sometimes, well, even for me personally, I started out asking all the same questions, needing all the same answers, and it's like maybe I didn't understand them as I was doing them, but then when people were asking about them and I was having to explain it, you understand things so differently.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start to remember things more, too, about products and stuff like that. So you're not only helping other people, but you're helping yourself to kind of get answers faster and kind of learn things.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely, if anyone says, what's your secret, that's your secret.
Yeah, it really is.
Always on top of stuff.
It like keeps you really connected.
So did you have anything else that maybe I missed, or something that you might wanted to share, or anything else?
I would say like the biggest thing is just don't bring any type of negativity. Like don't say I'm doing all this and it's not working. Like don't even say it. Just don't even, it's gonna make you not do good. And as stupid as it sounds, it's don't make excuses. And there's always something that you could be doing better. And you're never 100% doing everything every day unless you're in a routine and you actually do it. So like make a checklist if you have to, like, morning, post 6 times or like 3 times, whatever, check it off after you do it so you know you did it. But it's like when you start thinking like, oh, this isn't working, people aren't buying anything, like that's when you start to bring yourself down, and it's just not going to work. So.
And what are you doing right now? Are you on your phone?
I'm on my phone, yeah.
And what are you doing? Just to ask.
I'm just sitting at my table. This is like my little setup. I have my chart that I look at every day.
Right.
I have my keys with the thing that you made me. One of the challenge winnings. Yeah, and the new contests or the blitzing, that's like important. I think everybody should have an entry for that at all, like, because that's one thing that I can honestly say that I'm still not great at, because I chicken out a lot, and then I'll just end up like leaving the cards somewhere without having to talk to the person, or like chicken out. But that's definitely like, you have to get, like you said, you have to get over yourself. Like it's not embarrassing to be like, hey, this is what I do, here's a coupon. Like you're not gonna die because you did that to a stranger, you know what I mean? So it's like you just gotta get over it and do it, and that's gonna be a challenge for me too, which I'm excited about doing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing all of your tips and chatting with us and answering all those questions and stuff. It's great to hear all your advice and what you do daily and the inside life of you. So thanks again.
Welcome.